teams that I just mentioned have won at least 2 games this year.
Right.
The Lions have won 3. I mean, Christ, people still talk shit about the Browns, and the Browns are 5-3 right now, right? So, I mean, teams can go out there and win. We laugh at the NFC East. None of them have no wins this year, right? So even that shit division has produced a few wins. So to see this really sad New Jersey Jets team at 0-8, it is pretty brutal to see out there, man. It truly is. So a lot of work to do there. And I think you're exactly right. I think this is a team that's given up for all intents and purposes.
Bro, they got 20 points and didn't cover. Like I felt confident enough to be like, yo, the Chiefs are going to kill this team. They're going to cover the 20-point spread. Like is that bad? They have yet to cover a game, not one game. Like, cover one game. You don't got to win. Just cover a game. Oh my God, this is terrible, bro. Oh man. I'm not even a Jets fan, and I feel bad. I don't know, man. Any games you wanted to talk about, man? I'm being a hog here. My fault.
Oh, no, that's all right. Hey, you picked 2. I picked 1 so far, so I guess it's my turn. So it's all good. I would want to talk about the one that had me, my goodness, glued to the edge of my seat. I picked the Buccaneers to win on Monday night for my survivor pool, and it took me right down to the final play before I knew if that bad boy was over. So
I know your balls are sweating.
Whoa, I was sweating that one out. I thought, you've got to be kidding me. This Tampa Bay team, averaging 32 points a game through the first half of football, has scored 6 points and is down 14-6 to the 1-6 New Jersey Giants. Thought to myself, that is my luck. I think this was a classic case of Tampa Bay looking past a team, and even the lowly Giants, you just can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't look past any team in this NFL, and Tampa Bay nearly did. But luckily, the NFL wasn't allowed to let Tom Brady lose on Monday night, and some of the calls went their way towards the end of the game, and I snuck that one out and survived another week. What was your take on this game?
I got a theory on this game, actually.
Oh, I like a theory. Let's hear it. What
if just Tom Brady against the Giants is just like his ultimate just kryptonite? Like he just has like nightmares anytime that he goes against this Giants team. Like it's Sunday. It was Sunday night, and he's like, trying to get some sleep. And he just had a fucking nightmare of what Super Bowl was that? 2006 Super Bowl. Fucking Victor, or not Victor. Was it Victor? No. Was it Victor Cruz? No, not Victor Cruz. Who's the dude that called David Tyree? He's just like David Tyree, the helmet catch. And then he woke up just sweating. And then like his wife was like, but Tom, this is only a dream. Go to bed. Then he goes back down, and he has another nightmare of fucking Mario Manningham just catching that pass to the sideline. So he just woke up in like a cold sweat again.
I'll tell you.
Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like maybe the Giants are just one of those teams that just terrorizes Tom Brady in his sleep, because he should have had 2 more Super Bowls than he does right now. And he just came out there and finally like, you know what? Fuck this. It's only dreams. I'm going to win this game. And just came out of it and did it, man. He fought back and won the game. That's my Tom Brady Giants here.
That absolutely crossed my mind. I am not kidding you. That crossed my mind as I was watching the game. I thought to myself, this Giants team just has Tom Brady's number, even when it was 14-6. So I kind of thought throughout that, this is something where we're going to be okay here. I just had this feeling Tom Brady, there's no way he allows himself to lose to this Giants team. And, man, luckily we pulled it out.
Yeah. Tampa Bay, that's crazy though. I still can't believe how well Daniel Jones is not good. He's not good. Like, he had a turnover in every game he's played besides his first start. I don't know. I think it might be time for Giants fans to perhaps start getting their Justin Fields jerseys ready.
It might be. That is never a good time. Whenever you are saying that anyone should be getting their Fields jersey ready, that is not good.
Yeah, especially you spent a top 10 pick on a quarterback, and he's not.
You're looking forward to next year now. That's just that's problems, man. But I'm with you. I just Danny Dimes is the only reason Tampa Bay was in that game. Like, all he had to do be a game manager down the stretch, and he was unable to do so. And, very much I put that game on his shoulders, and didn't work out well for New Jersey Giants fans.
He was nicknamed too early too. Like he got the nickname Danny Dimes from just his first game. He has nothing. He's done nothing, not even close to Danny Dimes.
Oh, when I say Danny Dimes,
this motherfucker is Danny Pennies.
I hope the sarcasm was ringing loud and clear on that. I think it was Max Kellerman that actually called him Danny Dimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of the gate. So, way too early. It was that one game performance. And if you take those first couple of games out where they had no film on this kid, and kind of took the league by surprise, once they had any film on him, and once they had any idea of what this kid was capable of, it was just over. He's overmatched. He's everything that we thought he was when everyone ridiculed that pick by the Giants last year. So, man, it looks like there's a major rebuild for all of New Jersey football, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks right now, bro.
It does.
I got a question for you.
Excellent. What do you got?
Is DK Metcalf the best receiver in the league right now?
He might be the most physically imposing and the toughest to shut down one-on-one. I don't know if that makes him the best, because I watch guys like that can just do it all. And I'm not calling DK Metcalf a one-trick pony, but he's a little bit more. He's not as multidimensional as some of the other receivers that are out there. Does that make sense?
I hear you.
He's got a great deep ball throwing quarterback, and he's an excellent deep ball threat. He's big and physical off the line of scrimmage, which obviously was as advertised, but he's working with one of the best QBs in football. And I don't know, man, that's a great question, because you can't take anything away from him. He's been outstanding, but what do you think?
So I want to I'm looking at it like this, and I agree with everything that you just said, but let's throw out just complete bodies where let's throw out all the seasons and everything of that nature, because we know what Michael Thomas is, DeAndre Hopkins, and everything of that nature there. We see what they've done. As of right now, up to week 8, I don't think there's been a receiver that's played better than DK Metcalf up to this point. And like you said, just look at him physically. The man is a fucking NBA small forward. He's basically LeBron James out there playing football right now. And I don't know. He's just he seems like a sure thing every time he touches the ball. Now it just seems like he's going to either score, or he's going to pick up a big first down. Or he's going to gain 20 yards after the catch. Is something. This dude is different, bro. He reminds me so much of Terrell Owens. This is Terrell Owens 2.0. People compare him to Megatron and Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson was more of the mode of Randy Moss, and chuck it deep. He's going to jump over everybody and go get it. DK Metcalf is more of the mode of Terrell Owens to me, where you want to get him the ball in his hands as quickly as you can, and he's going to make something happen after the catch, and nobody can tackle him. And to be that big, 6'4", and 230 plus pounds, and run a fucking 4.3 40 is just it's unfathomable watching this dude move like this, yo. It's ridiculous.
That's an incredibly apt comparison to those players, because when you were talking about Calvin Johnson, I absolutely thought about guys like Randy Moss, or even a guy when he was healthy, AJ Green.
Yes,
just guys you can line up on the outside and go get that deep ball, right? Stretch the field. Give your quarterback a deep threat weapon and go up and get a jump ball. Absolutely. But DK Metcalf seems like he can do that, but also be, like I said, physically imposing off of the line, and also go over the middle and make a tough catch.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hit him. I don't know that he's there yet for running all the routes. I haven't seen him throw his body around as a blocker. So, I mean, there are pieces to his game that I think keep him from being considered the best wide receiver in football. Don't forget, he's got an awfully talented wide receiver opposite him in Tyler Lockett that takes a lot of looks off of the defense, and he's playing with maybe, arguably, if not the top, one of the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks in all of football. So I think he's on his way, And if this is any indication of what this kid could be, because he was drafted as a project, he wasn't drafted early. He was drafted a little bit later as a project. But man, if Pete Carroll's got this guy going the way he is now, and this is any indication of what's to come, your T.O. comparison is beautiful. He reminds me of right now, even where he is right now, of like a peak Eric Moulds. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a guy that was big and tough and physical, could make all the plays. But I think he's got the potential to be more like a T.O., where he could just absolutely take over a game. And it's exciting to watch because I like the kid. I've said that hustle play that he made to chase down the interception, I thought that was incredible. He's doing some unique things in his young career so far. So pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he's going to be one of those just those unique type. He's going to be that unique receiver. He got a unique look about him. Like, he got the nose ring. He got like the double nose ring. He got the dangling earrings. He kind of reminds me like a mini Dennis Rodman in terms of how he looks, just like in the facial features wise. And then, you see him on a football field. It's like I'm watching T.O. 2.0, man. And like you said, he's playing with Russell Wilson, who just makes him look that much better. So I'm enjoying this. Seattle team is fun as hell to watch, bro. And man, that dude is something else. That dude is something special.
What makes it more interesting, like when you're looking at DK Metcalf's numbers too, don't forget this is a Seattle team that doesn't play any defense whatsoever. So all of the scores have to be big, and the game script every time is that they got to let Russ cook.
Seattle.
Always throwing, right? So his numbers might be a little bit deceiving because they're out there just chucking the rock every time. And I still think there are guys out there like Devontae Adams and DeAndre Hopkins who might be more complete players. But yeah, man, what a great question. Seattle's one of the most fun teams to watch. I've always really liked them, and it should be interesting to see how they play down the stretch.
Yeah, I agree 100%. That division, and that's going to be a fun division to watch down the stretch. Seeing because like LA is still there. It's really going to be coming down to Seattle, Arizona. I think in the final, we've seen Arizona already beat Seattle. Man, that's going to be fun to watch coming down the stretch, especially the Arizona Seattle matchup again. That's coming up soon, right?
Absolutely. And one note on this game, also, you said you were talking about the hard luck of your team this week. Man, if there's not anyone feeling the pain more than the San Francisco 49ers fans right now, I don't know who it is, because now we found out, despite all their injuries earlier in the year, they were kind of keeping it together with duct tape and staples and, but now it looks as though Jimmy G and Kittle, both the tandem out for at least 6 weeks, maybe longer for Kittle. So that might be a wrap for this year's San Francisco 49ers, especially because they didn't come out of the gate strong. And it's going to be awfully tough without their best player and without their quarterback. So,
yeah, they're looking like they're probably going to be the fourth place team in that division. Is looking like they're saying Jimmy G is out indefinitely. They're saying potentially he's done for the season. And then,
I hadn't heard the season. I had heard
for
at least a few weeks. So
yeah, they're saying he might be done for the season. Kittle is done for the season. He got a broken foot.
Okay, I thought I saw 8 weeks for him earlier. They downgraded it to the full season?
It seems like they just said, fuck it. This season's over. They pretty much said it's over.
49ers fans might be packing it in, man. It really might be. And that's a shame because they were a front runner for the NFC before this incredible 2020 injury-plagued year kind of befell them. So you're at least not them, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, with shit, the way it's looking right now for my Ravens, he might beat them soon. All it takes is one Lamar Jackson sprained ankle, high ankle sprain. He's done for 4 weeks, and fuck, we're right in the same position. Yeah. So like, I got to watch RG3 start. Oh Lord. Lord.
So to go with the 1-1-1-1 balance here, do you mind if I go with one more for my last one that I wanted to kind of talk about here?
Please do.
How about the Nooch? How about that NFC East battle with Ben DiNucci and the Cowboys and Eagles? I think we had kind of an awful, ugly game of football there, if I've ever seen one, just turnover after turnover. And yet so many takeaways from here. The takeaways for me are the Cowboys are really bad, really bad. I was actually surprised because I thought to myself, we talked about teams that gave up. This also looks like a team that's packed it up for the season already. The Jets and the Cowboys seem to be two teams that just are not interested in playing. Mike McCarthy looks out of his element and out of his league. And the Nooch is just not the answer there. Obviously, they had some injury problems, but it's just it